People who are highly observant. What is a tiny, almost invisible psychological tell that instantly reveals someone's true intentions or character? Serious. Asterisk attention. Serious. Tag notice asterisk. Jokes, puns, and off-topic comments are not permitted. https://www.reddit.com/r/wiki/index #wiki_rule_6- in any comment. Parent or child. Parent comments that aren't from the target group will be removed, along with their child replies. Report comments that violate these rules. Posts that have few relevant answers within the first hour, and posts that are not appropriate for their serious tag will be removed. Consider doing an AMA request instead. Thanks for your cooperation and enjoy the discussion. I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit. Air message compose to skeptical smiley or ask Reddit if you have any questions or concerns. Their word choice. It's very specific words that most people would miss that entirely change the meaning of the sentence and reveal the underlying perception behind the idea. How they treat people they don't need anything from. It's surprisingly hard to fake consistently. When someone is effusively nice. I'm not talking about genuinely kind people. I mean fake niceness. It means they want something. I used to work with a guy who was like this. I give a presentation. Oh my god, that was brilliant. I write a video. You have more talent in your pinky than I have at all. Direct quotes. I'd ask him to stop, and he'd say something like, but I can't ignore your talent. It stopped the literal day he realized that I did not have the power to promote him. Within a week, he was making comments to me like, stick to your job, and you're a little shit stirrer. Saw it coming from jump. There isn't one. There is no universal tell for anything. Body language reading is a gimmick for television. People say awkward shit all the time for no reason. Anyone claiming they can read facial micro-expressions with any kind of accuracy is a con artist. Even fancy electronic lie detectors don't actually work the way most people assume they do and aren't admissible as evidence in court for a reason. For me, as I think, is how they act in front of you if you are winning or having some positive achievement in life, and you see them smiling, feeling happy at you. But if you catch that small split second where their eyes go flat or they do that rolling eyes, notice how they handle disagreement. Character usually shows up under stress, not comfort. Duper's delight gives me the creeps. I play a lot of board games with a lot of people. I've come to figure out you can learn a lot about someone based on how they play. I think people tend to lower some of those walls because it's just a game. But really you can see how a person lies, how aggressive their moves are, and even how good of a loser they are. It's pretty revealing. IMO, edit, typo. How they talk about other people when they are not around is one of the biggest things I pay attention to. I don't just base my opinion of people off of how they treat me directly, but how they treat others, especially when they don't get their way. Are they happy for their friends, or are they just thinking, it must be nice for them when they get opportunities they don't have? Are they ever the villain in their stories, or are they always the victim with zero account of their own actions? Do they respond to the things you say, or just move on to whatever semi-related thing they already decided they want to say? Do they ignore harmful behavior in their friends just because they aren't personally affected? When someone keeps glancing at their watch or phone while you're telling them something important, but they try to hide it. They think we don't notice, but it's so obvious they want to leave or stop listening. Also, people who agree with everything you say immediately without thinking. That's usually not genuine. They just want something from you. My supervision grad school once told me, if you love or hate someone immediately at first meeting, it's a red flag for a personality disorder. Unnecessary or excessive explanations are often clumsy misdirections. The difference in action, words, and how others perceive them, especially kids and animals. I'm not autistic or anything, but my social skills are lacking bad. Some learning disabilities, but just an observation I noticed. When there is always an excuse and no accountability. Someone who act like they're my best friend the moment I meet them, even though we don't know anything about each other. It reads as lack of boundaries and suggests to me that it will be an ongoing issue. When every conversation turns into being about them. The idea that the entire depth and complexity of a person can be boiled down into one single tell is absurd. Honestly, I have become a very good BS detector, but it's mostly my gut. I had to train my gut by being fooled 1,000 times by hundreds of people and looking back on it for various tells. The truth is that my gut knew before my mind did, and now I've learned to trust that. They blink with a second set of eyelids. I always find folks out themselves during general conversation. They'll slip in an unnecessary jab or piece of info about a person seemingly for conversation and to a detail, but all it does is show their true feelings and that they're someone you can't trust with shit. Their pupils dilate when we go in the direction they want us to go. There are such weird questions, and equally weird answers. Most of us are observant enough to read body language. We've evolved to be that way. Not a superpower. The assumptions they make about other people's intentions tells you more about a person than almost anything else. You can get a pretty good sense of a person's deepest fears and insecurities by paying close attention to the things that upset them. People react angrily when they are confronted by things that invoke their inner fours. This is true in many contexts, but I'll give an extreme example to illustrate. Neither securely heterosexual men nor openly gay men get angry if you call them gay, but a latent or closeted gay man will get furious if you call him gay. Whenever you come across a homophobe, 99 times out of 100 that dude is fighting down some inner dick demons. Animals don't like them. People who are being dishonest tend to make their explanations too tidy. Everything wraps up overly perfect. Real life usually has stuff like, and then this other guy speaks up, but I don't know who he was, or they'll leave out a worthwhile detail but be able to instantly tell you if you ask. Someone being dishonest will usually provide an explanation for everyone and every fact in their story. Real life isn't ironclad. Liars subconsciously try to fill any holes that they can think of in their stories before anyone has to ask. Doing something good when they think no one is watching. It's not one thing, it's the pattern. Any one thing can be misinterpreted, but a pattern of 20 observed things is reliable.